So there's two types of plants, the non-vascular plants and the vascular plants. So we're obviously referring to the presence or absence of that vascular tissue, the xylem and phloem. So non-vascular plants have no vascular tissue, and these are called bryophytes. So these are generally kind of small, and because they have no real method to transport water, so the absence of that vascular tissue allows them or constrains them to a certain size, and that is being rather small here. So examples of your bryophytes are mosses and liverworts. So they're almost kind of like ground cover plants here. So the other type of plant, in contrast, are your vascular plants, and these have developed that vascular tissue, and these are called tracheophytes. So examples of those are ferns and trees. So let's go into detail in the life cycle of plants. Pretty exciting. All right, no, it is exciting. Okay, so plants have alternating generations or stages. So they alternate between these two different stages. So the two stages are the gametophyte stage and the sporophyte stage. So the gametophyte stage is where you actually have sexual generation. So in this stage, the plant is producing gametes that that basically combine and form the sporophyte phase. So the sporophyte phase is the asexual generation stage, or the asexual generation. And this is considered kind of the parent generation, if you will. So the sporophyte phase is the dominant stage in tracheophytes, your vascular plants, and the gametophyte stage is the dominant phase in the bryophytes, your non-vascular plants. So just to kind of help you relate to something you might see in your own environment, in flowering plants, the sporophyte is the entire organism excluding the pollen and the embryo sac. So next we want to consider sort of the reproductive strategy. All right, so we're talking about spores and seeds. So spores are dispersal units that lack kind of a packet, all right? A dispersal unit that lacks nutrient resources that are provided in a packet. So it's lacking that function. Seeds are dispersal units that actually store nutrients that are encased in a seed coat. So this is a little bit similar to the amniotic egg, where we have the placenta providing nutrients to the fetus. Actually, a seed has that protective packet, and it provides nutrients for that seed while it's blowing in the wind or awaiting its arrival.